Hey folks, this is Gabe at Security Baron, and maybe the Amazon Echo Show is too big for you, maybe the Amazon Echo Show 5 is too small. Well, I may have the solution for you today with our look at the Amazon Echo Show 8. In today's review of the Amazon Echo Show 8, we're going to be going over some pros and cons, its design, its feature set, the installation process, the user experience, before answering some frequently asked questions and letting you know who we think this device is made for. If you want to get full details on the Amazon Echo Show 8, check out my comprehensive written review at securitybaron.com. There you'll find comparisons with other smart displays, along with tips and guides on how to incorporate the Amazon Echo Show 8 into the rest of your smart home security apparatus. Once again, this can all be found at securitybaron.com. Let's kick off today's review of the Amazon Echo Show 8, going over some pros and cons, beginning with the pros, and I want to start about that entertainment experience. You get a pretty immersive visual experience because despite having only an 8-inch diagonal screen, it has 1280 by 800 resolution, so things are coming in nicely, crisply, and if you're thinking about, well, how's it going to sound with such a small device? It sounds great. It has 2-inch speakers, which provides for a nice, consistent, balanced sound. Like, it's not super loud, but it's also not super teeny. Another great pro on the Amazon Echo Show 8 is that you can call other people on Amazon Echo Show devices and have a nice video call. However, you may be concerned about some of the privacy elements, and you shouldn't have to with this device because it has a physical shutter included. So you can actually cut off people's ability to see inside of your home with the flip of a switch. When it comes to cons on the Amazon Echo Show 8, I have to point out that there's no native YouTube app. So you can use YouTube by going through the web browser, but it's definitely a little bit cumbersome. Well, hold on. I hope you're enjoying today's review of the Amazon Echo Show 8. If you want to be kept up to date in the newest in smart displays, smart home security, cybersecurity, and more, subscribe to our channel, Security Baron. We're dropping new content weekly. All right, let's get back to the video. Now that we've gone over the pros and cons of the Amazon Echo Show 8, let's check out its design. Now, 8 derives its name from the fact that it's an 8-inch diagonal screen. Now, with that 8-inch diagonal screen, you may think, oh, well, it's kind of bigger than I thought. Well, it's actually quite light, I think, comparatively speaking. It's 36.6 ounces, which is a little bit over 2 pounds. Now, the entire device is covered in this mesh-like fabric, so that's what the wrap you'll find it in, and the bottom is rubberized, so it sits on things nicely, quietly, and it's not going to scratch anything up. Now on the top, your physical interface buttons are your actual physical shutter, so you can prevent anyone from seeing inside of your home. You have your volume up and down buttons, microphones, along with the mute mic button. That mute mic button will make sure that it can't even hear the wake word. Finally, on the back, you have your power cable. So this is your adapter. You have a micro USB port and your aux cable, so 3.5 millimeters, so you can install it with another speaker system. And that's how I look at the design on the Amazon Echo Show 8. Now that we've gone over the pros and cons and the design on the Amazon Echo Show 8, let's talk about its feature set, beginning with that smart platform functionality. So it does work with Amazon's virtual assistant smart platform. So you have a number of skills at your disposal, like Headspace for meditation. And if you're thinking about productivity, well, you can have your calendar sync so you can see it directly on the screen along with your to-do list. When it comes to streaming capabilities on your Amazon Echo Show 8, you have a number of them. You have Prime Video, which also includes elements of HBO, and you can do Hulu. So you can have Hulu on there, watch whatever shows you like Always Sunny in Philadelphia, movies like Fast Color, Last Black Man in San Francisco, just a lot of options, especially with those new A24 plugins with Prime Video. Now, when you're thinking about, well, what's this sound experience going to be like? It has nice 2-inch speakers, so you can actually hear the movie pretty well. When it comes to calling capabilities with your Amazon Echo Show 8, you do have the ability to do video calls with other Amazon Echo Show devices, 5, 8, the original Show, all of those are available to you. Now you can also call people's Amazon Echoes, Echo Dots for voice calls, and even people's cell phones. You can call people's direct phone numbers with your Amazon Echo Show 8. And if you're thinking, well, what other elements can I interact with in the home? Well, a lot of them. You can look at your thermostat, you can look at the locks on your doors, you can even look at live streams from various home security cameras you have set up in your home through your Amazon Echo Show 8. Now, the final thing you may be thinking is, well, what about privacy when it comes to the Amazon Echo Show 8? Well, you actually have various levels of privacy depending on what we're talking about. For example, if we want to have privacy in the moment, I can actually mute mic on the top so that it's not listening to anything. It's not even listening for the wake word. Now, I can also close the physical shutter so it can't see me. No one can look inside of my home. There's a physical shutter cutting off this camera. And the final element you may be thinking about when it comes to privacy is, well, what about when I ask it things or something that might be embarrassing? Well, you can always ask the device to forget the last thing you asked it. You can actually go into the mobile application, delete your data, along with deleting your queries. That can all just be erased directly, because remember, Amazon is continuously collecting your data, but you do have more control now over when you get to erase it. Now let's talk about the installation process with your Amazon Echo Show 8. It is a super simple process, takes you less than 5 minutes, and is completely contained within the device itself. And what do I mean by that? Well, I mean, you simply take it out of the box, you plug it into the power, and then from there on the device itself, you put in your Wi-Fi credentials, and then you're going to put in your Amazon account credentials, and then it will immediately sync with the rest that you have in your Amazon ecosystem. Really easy process, requires no mobile application, just you, your Wi-Fi, Amazon account, and the device itself. So now I'm going to be showing you the user experience on the Amazon Echo Show 8, just highlighting what it's like using it day to day. And just as a disclaimer, we will be using one of the Amazon wake words, so you may want to mute your devices. So here I am checking out the user experience on the Amazon Echo Show 8. So let's go ahead and jump into the device where we can already see the weather and the time at the top left. It's a pretty warm day for the middle of January here in New York City. So let's go ahead and swipe down, and you see you have your home, your brightness, your do not disturb and settings. Now the home page is where we just were. So if I tap on home, we go back to where we were. And if I go to the right and swipe across, you have some of your main menu options: communicate, smart home, music, video, routines, and alarms. Now we're using the swiping functionality, but let's go ahead and use our voice, which is how I primarily operate my Amazon Echo Show 8. So I can say, computer, play some Vallis Alps.
Shuffling songs by Vallis Alps on Amazon Music.
Computer, pause music. So now you've seen how easy it is to go ahead and control your device. We've changed our wake word and we're able to control it. But beyond music, we can also go ahead and jump into video. So let's go ahead and try that out. Computer, play the movie Hereditary on Prime Video.
Here's Hereditary, 4K UHD.
Computer, pause film. Now from here I can decide, you know what, before I jump into this film, I maybe want to cook some dinner. And from there I can use some of the other options you have with your Amazon Echo Show 8 when it comes to recipes. So I can say, computer, show me fried tofu recipes.
Okay, for fried tofu, here's a few recipes. And lots more.
So I see this pan-fried tofu by Beyond Kimchi, this Korean pan-fried tofu. I'm very into the movie Parasite these days, so maybe I'll make some Korean pan-fried tofu. Now you'll see here, this is using Side Chef, and there are a number of different providers of recipes with your Amazon Echo Show 8. All recipes, there's just so many options for you. Side Chef. So now if I wanted to, I can have my Amazon Echo Show 8 actually read this recipe off to me so I can, be doing multiple things at once. So I just say, computer, continue recipe.
Step 1. Add oil of choice in hot pan, then add in tofu. Cook under medium heat until both sides are golden. Each side take about 5 to 7 minutes.
Oh, you know what? As I've done this, I realized that I need some of these ingredients. I don't have all of them. So let's step back. And from here, we can actually go into shopping. So I can add elements to my shopping list. And now you see ingredients added When you're ready, just ask me to show your shopping list. So now let me go ahead and look and see what all I need for this. So I can say, computer, show me shopping list.
Here's your shopping list.
So all these are available to see. Soy sauce and garlic, granulated sugar, sesame oil. And then it goes down to things I used to buy in the past. So you have a number of options available for you on your shopping list. Now, one thing I'd like to point out, and going back to the original menu, is I can actually do various elements inside the Communicate tab, like make announcements. So if I wanted to make an announcement to everyone in their room regarding our dinner of fried tofu, I can do so. So here I can say, hey everyone, we're gonna have fried tofu for dinner. Preview that sound, and then it will announce it to everyone within earshot of one of my devices. Hey everyone, we're gonna have fried tofu for dinner. So that was heard on every Amazon Echo device, even the Amazon Fire TV in my home, which is pretty impressive. And beyond that, I can even call people directly. So if I go into Communicate, I can go to Call, and from here I have all the devices in my system available, but I can also just use the dialer. And from there, I can just call directly, someone within the United States really easily, put in that area code, put in the phone number, and that's it. It's a really easy process to make calls using the Amazon Echo Show 8. So let's get out of here, go back to our menu, and then we can look at all the different devices located inside of our smart home. So tons of LED lights, Hue lights, Arlo devices, different cameras. As you know, of course, we have a ton of devices here at Security.org, and they are all able to be connected directly to our Amazon Echo Show 8. So now let's go back to the home page. Once again, I can just go back to that home page using my voice. So I can say, computer, go to home page. And voila, there we are, back to where we started. And that's a look at the user experience on the Amazon Echo Show 8. Now that we've gone over the user experience, let's answer some frequently asked questions regarding the Amazon Echo Show 8, beginning with our first question, can the Amazon Echo Show 8 play music? And yes, the Amazon Echo Show 8 can play music. It integrates with a number of streaming platforms, including Pandora, Spotify, Apple Music, and Amazon Music, among others. The second question is, does the Amazon Echo Show 8 have a camera? And yes, the Amazon Echo Show 8 does have a built-in front-facing 1 megapixel camera, which does a surprisingly good job of letting your loved ones see your smiling face. And on top of that, it does include a physical shutter so that you can make sure no one can see inside of your home. The final question is, does the Amazon Echo Show 8 need to be plugged in? And yes, the Amazon Echo Show 8 does need to be plugged in. There's no battery option for your Amazon Echo Show 8. All right, we've gone over a lot now with our Amazon Echo Show 8. And you want to know, who is this device for? Well, I think it's for the person who wants that smart display but doesn't want it taking up their entire counter. They want to be able to, watch a little television, get some cooking tips, and even maybe have a video call with the privacy built in of a physical shutter. This device is also for the person who wants to be able to control as much of their life as possible just using their voice. The person who wants to tell the Amazon Echo Show 8 to play their favorite music, to give them the 10-day weather forecast, to recite their to-do list, because this has the highest number of voice assistant skills of any device on the market, and that number is always growing. This is also probably for the person who has a number of other Amazon Echo devices and just wants a solid display with good sound to add to the mix. Whew, all right, we've done a lot today with the Amazon Echo Show 8, but we still want to hear from you. If you have any comments or questions, just think there's some additional things we should talk about, leave us a comment below. We'd love to hear from you. And if you appreciated today's video, give us a like and hit that subscribe button. As always, this is Gabe, Security.org. Be secure.